Now we're rolling. Damage Plan MMA podcast. I'm Jason, and we're back with Zack. It's been a couple weeks. I feel lost without recording for a couple weeks, man.
I felt great to go with a real professional like Blake.
Oh, please. Oh, please.
He's more professional than both of us combined. Don't even.
He's pretty good. He is pretty good. He's pretty good.
So, sorry, everybody. We missed last Friday because Jason's adulting now and has a real big boy job. And I couldn't find anybody to do it with me. So, because there's too short a notice. So, it's all good though. So, we just took a day. We just took a day.
Hey, we just took a day. But we're back now.
And we're back and it'll be good.
Tuesdays, we'll be recording on Tuesdays instead of Mondays now, though.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Hey, we'll see.
I finally got a big boy job where I have to actually go and work.
Yeah, it's weird.
Just tell me about it. And work on Saturdays, too. Oh,
no.
I haven't had to do that in a while, but we're back, baby.
So
we had some fights this weekend.
Did you watch them?
Yes, I did. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There's another guy there that's an MMA degenerate. So we set up the laptop in the conference room, stream it on the big TV. So we have it in there. Oh, yeah. Got my phone set up right underneath my desk.
Real productive. Big boy job, Jason.
Hey, you know what?
Real productive. Real professional.
Saturday night, nobody's really coming by at our dealership.
Could be.
Could be.
All right. So real quick, just because, this card, it was fun, but a lot of decisions. If we were going to miss a card, I would say this was probably the card to miss. Yeah.
I
picks didn't do too bad.
How'd you do? What'd you do? Who'd you pick? Who'd you pick in the first fight?
No, I picked the guy that won because of his last name.
Dude, you can't pick against a
Romanov, Magomedov,
Yeah.
anything that ends in an ov with a Russian or Kakistani name or whatever. I'm not picking against him. Sorry,
I think I missed.
You can tell Roddy Lawrence is a really good grappler. He's never had to fight off his back like that.
No,
he
was getting smashed.
Yeah,
smashed.
Our boy Kennedy Njikwe, picked him. It was nice.
We got David Onami.
Picked David Onami. Man, I think David Onami might be really, really good.
Yeah. What did he? Oh yeah, he made his UFC debut against Mason Jones, and that was actually a really good fight.
On less than a week's notice, and he was up at 155 instead of 145, and he gave Mason all he can handle.
Yes.
And he has 2 finishes in the UFC now at 145.
He's a problem. He's a problem.
I was wrong. I did pick Courtney Casey. Valentina's little sister got the split decision. Wasn't a robbery, but split decision.
I was watching the next one, Cody Brundage, and I was like, it looks like Cody's gassing, and then 30 seconds later, maybe not.
So forgive me. Treason Gore, I know he's on the Ultimate Fighter and he's really good and this and that.
Yeah.
And he was 4-0 when he signed in the UFC. That was it. And now he's 0-2 in the UFC?
A little too early, maybe?
That seems like a lot. I just think of all those guys that they didn't sign off the undefeated season of the Ultimate Fighter. Remember that?
Yeah.
Like the Bryce Mitchell was on and like Tyler Diamond.
Tyler Diamond. How did he not get signed?
But this guy at 4-0 gets signed? Is it weight class because they're a little shallow at middleweight at 185 maybe?
Could be.
But
could be. I'm
just like Tyler's credentials and everything, like somebody like him deserves to be, I don't know. That's tough. It's tough. And then a guy like Chris Curtis at 185 couldn't get signed forever.
And what is he, 3-0 now?
Yeah. Well, he's like 29-11 or whatever. And he couldn't get signed forever. And
he's taking the fight. Isn't he Jack Hermanson, right? In London? Good for him, man. Good for him.
Dude, you ready?
Another winnable fight. I think he does too.
Jack.
Hey, so does Vegas because he's not an underdog this one like he has been.
Dang it, he's not an underdog again?
No, he was
Oh, I thought for
minus.
sure we were going to get him at plus money.
No.
This is
He was
number one, the bullshit.
number one bullshit. Yeah. He is. Let's see if I could see it on. Is that the Blades Aspinall card?
Yes.
July 23rd. Patty Pimlet, Chris Curtis, minus 135.
Oh, get out of here. Jack Hermanson Jack's ranked and everything. No, he beats Jack. He's going to beat Jack.
What else do we got here? Oh, this was a fun fight. The Jamie Malarkey and Michael Johnson fight.
What did you think about the decision? A lot of people weren't happy about the decision. They thought Michael Johnson won.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it was a close fight, man. They were both scrapping.
I actually, in my eyes, I thought they got the decision right. It was close, and I thought Malarkey did more damage. So in that case, I thought he should win.
That's the criteria, right? Who's doing the most damage, right?
So
like you could outstrike me 2-1, but if my shots are hurting you, I'm gonna get the nod, right? It doesn't matter how many. If you're just not even jab. If your shots aren't doing damage,
just touching.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just looking at the scorecards. It looks like 2 judges had the first 2 rounds for Malarkey. It came down to round 1, didn't it?
Yeah. Well, they both wobbled each other. That's why I think it was so controversial. But Johnson had Malarkey hurt early, but Malarkey hurt him at the end, and I thought was closer to finishing him. So that's why I gave him round 1.
And there you go. You just said it right there. Who's closer to finishing on a close round like that? Yeah.
So I don't know, man. At this point for Michael Johnson, it's like, what are you doing, dude?
Yeah. How old is Michael Johnson now?
He's been around forever.
He's 30. He's only 36.
Only 36.
He's just,
dude. He's gonna be a gangster in bare knuckle boxing.
Ooh. What do you think of Mike Perry and what's his name? Venom Page. Dude, I think Perry beats him.
So do I. In bare knuckle boxing, so do I.
Bare knuckle boxing. He's too scrappy, man. He'll crowd him. Michael Page needs the distance. Perry ain't giving him that distance.
No.
Yeah. Anyways, all right. What do we have next? We had Amen Zahabi and Ricky Torcios.
Yeah, dude. Torcios won the Ultimate Fighter. Dude, he's just weird.
He's a very odd dude.
But he can fight. But
he can fight.
It's all right. It was a good fight. It's fine.
The big boys were throwing down, man. They were throwing some leather.
That was by far Vanderveer and Chase Sherman's both of their best fight in the UFC. That was fun. That was actually really fun.
I thought Sherman was just going to knock him out in like the first or second round because he seemed so much faster. But
Vanderveer is a tank.
He is a tank. He can take a shot. They both can take shots.
It was fun. I thought it was fun.
Said Nurmagomedov, and this was a fun fight. De Silva, De Andrade. That was a fun fight.
Yeah, Said's really fun. He's really good.
I was telling Joel, I was like, dude, you got to watch this guy. He's not just good on his feet. He's pretty damn good on the ground too.
He's good everywhere.
So he is not related to Khabib. I always thought he was like Khabib's cousin.
Nope. He's just a Nurmagomedov. Just a plain old Nurmagomedov.
He's
not
killer.
Related to Umar or Khabib.
Dude, at 135, he's a problem. Where's he ranked at right now?
He's a weight bully too, just like Khabib.
The weight bully? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
He's huge.
I thought it was hilarious that Conor called Khabib a weight bully when all his Conor was a weight bully at featherweight.
So bantamweight, where is he at? He's number 15. Ooh, how about him and Adrian Yanez?
Dude, no, the fight is Yanez and O'Malley.
Ooh, yeah.
That's the fight. Yanez and O'Malley.
Who do you give Umar to?
Said?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, no, I was looking at Umar. Ooh, so where's Said at? Oh, Said not even ranked?
He's not even ranked yet, dog.
What? But Umar's ranked.
Yep. Can we have them fight each other?
Would they fight each other?
Nurmagomedov.
Would they fight each other?
I don't know.
He's good stand up too. He's got good stand up too.
Oh yeah.
I did not watch the. Oh yes, I did. I did watch the co-main event. That was kind of meh. Didn't really do much for me. I almost went to sleep.
Real,
He's a problem. He's a problem.
Yeah. Dude, I kind of feel bad for Armin. You know, Petrosian. He's just had 2 really hard fights in the UFC. He's tough. He's tough as nails, but he's fought 2 of the best up and comers.
Well, he won the last one by split decision.
Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah. So he won the last one, but I mean, he's just, I don't know.
That's a tough one. And then we had
I feel like those 2 could have met later down the line.
185 starting to get some people coming up through the ranks now. It looks like.
Yeah.
I'm scrolling through the ranks as I'm talking. So before we talk about the main event, is Pereira next for Izzy then?
It sounds like it. I think it's dumb. I do. I'm sorry.
You want him to fight a wrestler, huh?
I think he should have to at least.
Who does he fight though?
One guy that's stylistically not favorable to him.
So you think he should
fight
Sean
Strickland? The best matchup for him at 185.
Hunter. Oh yeah.
Right.
That was a gift. That was a gift.
It was a freebie. Yeah, I mean, it was basically he had a guy that was going to walk. I mean, I shouldn't say it was a freebie, but he basically had a guy that was going to walk towards him on a straight line.
Yeah, So should he get the winner of Whitaker and
that's what
Vettori
I think.
then?
That's what I think.
Does he give Izzy problems?
Pereira? Oh, I mean,
I think he gives him some problems.
We're about to find out. So here's the thing. Everybody kind of craps on Izzy for boring fights or whatever, right?
Okay, you say your piece and I'll say mine.
Is that fair though? Everybody kind of crapping on him for boring
100%. 100%.
If you want to beat the champion,
yep,
go out and take the fight to him, right? Like Jared Cannonier, I put this 100% on Cannonier. He came out and talked about how he was going to take his head off and this and that, and Cannonier fought safe, right? I think he blitzed in a couple times, got caught on the way in a couple times, and goes, crap, every time I come in, he catches me, and he stopped doing it. And he talked all that crap about coming in, taking his head off, this and that, and Warrior of God stuff, and all his shenanigans. He didn't do any of it. And so, dude, if I'm Izzy, I'm the champ. My money is paid on holding that belt. Why am I throwing caution to the wind in my financial future and putting myself at unnecessary risk when I know that I could just stay on the outside, pick somebody apart, and live on cruise control, right?
100%.
Okay, so Whitaker took the fight to him in their second fight, and they had a really fun 5-round fight. It was fun.
It was a great fight.
I don't think it's easy to have a great fight. You have to have 2 willing dance partners, right? Izzy is willing, but he's not willing to be the aggressor and throw caution to the wind.
I think the reason he gets so much crap is because of his mouth, because he talks about all he's going to do and he's going to do this and he's going to do that. And then when he gets in the ring or in the cage, it's the total opposite. And I'm not, I agree.
He could do it. If Jared Cannonier would have brought the fight to him, he could have done all that stuff. He has to assume that guy's coming there to take. No. Hear me out here.
I think
he has to assume that he's coming in to take his head off. He has to assume that.
I think the average fan is looking at him saying he's going to go in there and do all this stuff, and he plays it safe, which I'm all for it. You know, I'm a Floyd Mayweather fan. The whole point of this is to hit and not get hit, right? I'm a fan. He does his job. He's effective.
Yeah.
But I just think he
rubs people the wrong way.
He rubs people. He has taken Usman's place as the most disliked champion in the UFC, in my opinion.
Oh,
Usman's.
see, I'm a huge Usman fan now. Love Usman.
Oh, I am too, but I wasn't.
Yeah,
up
but
until
we weren't, huh? When he first had the
three-
belt, me and you both were off the Usman.
We're just like, it's just something about him, and it's Izzy too. It's almost like he tries too hard. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah,
It's
Usman
like
did for sure. Izzy is. He's too calculated, not enough savage.
yes. So, in my opinion,
not for me or whatever, but I'm saying that's why he just doesn't get over with all the fans, right?
yeah, oh yeah. I think if he was, it's tough, man, because I think Oliveira should be 3 on the pound per pound link rankings over Izzy.
He is 3.
Izzy's 3.
How can you say that? Oliveira's not even the champion.
There's a champion, and his name is Charles Oliveira.
Nope, missed weight.
Everybody knows it. If even all the fighters are saying it, you can't. It's like, come on.
I know. I just
come on.
No, my pound for pound list right now is
Dude, how can you not have Volk number 1?
It's Volk 1, Usman 2, Oliveira 3, and you really can mix them up in any 3, and I can't really argue it. If somebody came to me and said Charles Oliveira is my pound for pound number 1 to do what he's done at 155, it's like you can't really argue. Can't really argue Volk. You can't even really argue Usman. Like they all have a claim to it.
I mean, Volk's beat Max 3 times, and Max was top 5, top 4 pound per pound. Top 5 pound per pound. Nobody else in that division has beat anybody like that. Right? I mean, Oliveira beats Poirier, who was in the top. Other than that, Izzy's not beating anybody in the top pound per pound.
Whitaker, I mean, that's the thing is Usman, Volk, and Izzy have all done the same thing where they've beaten the clear-cut number 2 guy multiple times.
But right? that number 2 guy for Volk has been in the top 5 pound for pound is Max.
I could argue that Colby pound for pound is top 7 or 8. He might be. I'm saying like that's kind of where he is, right?
Yeah.
He's top 10 for sure.
Yeah.
Colby is. I mean, who else has pushed Usman the way that Colby has?
Nobody. I don't think people realize how good Colby is. They just see they've just seen him fight Usman and they're like, oh, okay, Usman beat him, blah blah blah. It's like, no, he's nobody else is giving Usman that.
Ready for this? Colby's gone into the 5th round twice with the opportunity to win the fight.
Oh yeah. I think you nailed it. I think other than Izzy, I put Izzy 4, but
Whitaker,
Oliveira, Volk.
But look at what Whitaker does to everybody except Izzy.
It's true.
Whitaker's another top 10 pound for pound guy.
Yeah. I'm putting Izzy 4 and the other 3 A, B, C.
Dude, I'd put Ngannou above Izzy. How about that?
Nah, I don't see. Agano's not there for me.
What he did against Cyril Gane is probably more impressive than any Izzy fight I've seen.
Okay. You got me there. That was impressive. I don't think anybody saw it. Well, we didn't see it coming. We did not think.
I had a little birdie in Extreme Couture tell me, just so you know, Francis can wrestle, and he might just wrestle him, and he wrestled him for 3 rounds.
Man,
for a knockout artist, for me that was like, so Francis wasn't always like my favorite, and he's not because of the I don't make enough. I have to take out loans for fight camps when he made $600,000 a fight. Like that stuff drives me nuts. But I will say this: he won me. As a fighter, he won me over with that performance.
Yeah, same.
To show that he's evolving.
Same.
Right, like he's not just relying on being a knockout artist. Like he's evolving and becoming a complete mixed martial artist.
Yeah,
that wins me over with guys.
So, what did you think about Fiziev and RDA?
Absolutely perfect fight, like matchup wise for Fiziev. Fiziev was winning. RDA was starting to come on. Dude, you know what? You know what that 5th round knockout was? What's that? Forget this. Like I'm gonna lose if this guy wrestles me for one more round.
Yeah.
He freaking put his lights out.
I love
I heard somebody say an early stoppage, but there was one camera angle when he comes down and hits him and his head bounces off the mat. RDA, lights on, nobody home.
I saw it too. It's like he caught him on the button. Fifth round on the button.
The follow-up was perfect.
Yeah. Fiziev impressed me with that one because I was kind of thinking RDA might have a chance. I was this close.
I was not on the Fiziev's a lock on this fight. I'm like, RDA is still super dangerous.
Yeah. Now I think RDA is kind of on his way down now. You're gonna see like Gamrot, Sarukin. Those guys are gonna pass him. Yeah, they all beat him.
But you know what? We have a really fun old guard right now that they fights. Dude, RDA Tony Ferguson, super fun fight, right? RDA Connor, that fight's there, super fun fight. Like, why don't we, the old guard that were the contenders and RDA, former champion, why don't we let them fight now? And let Fiziev get what he wants. And I'm all in on a Fiziev Justin Gaethje fight.
Ooh, poor Gaethje. Poor Gaethje. Poor Gaethje. He loses again, dog. He loses again.
Maybe.
He does have the one shot part. I gotta go to the bathroom again. Keep talking.
Oh my gosh, dude.
I drank a monster before we started. I know, I drank a monster. Sorry.
His bladder's the size of a 2-year-old's. No, I mean, I think if you're looking at Fiziev is now 12-1 with his only loss coming to Magomed Mustafaev on a spinning back fist or spinning back kick and punches. Like, I mean, it's going to have to be. Here's the thing with this fight. He has to do something spectacular Gaethje has to do something spectacular to beat somebody like Rafael Fiziev, but he's the highlight for a reason. He does spectacular things all the time. Like, I think Justin Gaethje would be, I mean, yeah, right? I think Justin Gaethje would I think Justin Gaethje would I think that's the fight to make. I think that's the fight to make. I think it's the right fight. Like I said, he'd have to do something spectacular to win that fight, but Justin Gaethje has a knack of pulling off the spectacular.
He could definitely catch him because, yeah.
Fiziev is so calculated and he's so good.
His striking is,
and
his takedown defense is good too. He's
well, and see, that's the other thing. It's not Gaethje's not going to,
yeah, he's going to stand and bang with him. Yeah.
But if there is a coach that can devise a game plan for a striker to be competitive with Fiziev, I would say Trevor Whitman is that coach too. So I don't know. I mean, there's a little bit of a feeling for me that Gaethje's probably already peaked. His Tony Ferguson fight was probably his peak. He had a lot of miles on him coming into the UFC.
Yeah.
But Fiziev's still pretty young in the game, right? He's 12-1. And I know he has an extensive striking background as well in Muay Thai fights and stuff like that. But, there's levels to this. And, look at it this way. The RDA fight was super competitive with Fiziev, correct?
It was competitive. Yeah, it was a competitive fight.
I think Justin Gaethje would flatline RDA inside 2 rounds.
You think so?
Yeah, I do. I really do.
God, I kind of want to see that fight.
But it's the appropriate next step for Fiziev, because then if he beats Gaethje, boom, we're top 5. Like now we're off to the races, right? If he loses to Gaethje, but it's competitive, okay, you're right there then. Like, okay, now you're right outside the top 5. Like, that's where you're at. Like, that's okay. But I mean, Gaethje could also sleep him and say, not so fast, my friend.
Yeah. That division's so fun. We got to get Oliveira and Makhachev.
Here's what I want. What's going to happen with Benny Dariush?
He already said he wanted, didn't he say he wanted Poirier? He's okay with Makhachev and Oliveira, and he said he'll take Poirier.
If I'm Poirier, I'm not fighting Dariush.
Because he's going to take an L.
Maybe, but like the problem is with Dariush is he doesn't do anything for anybody. He's great. He's really good, but he's
not a big draw.
Like
nobody knows him. Yeah.
Like this I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, Poirier's done a pretty good job of like trying to have been the one to let guys come in and give him the chance. Dan Hooker was a perfect example. He's like, yeah, I'll let the young buck come up and try. And they did a fight night together. If I'm Poirier, I'm going, you know what? I've been a company man for long enough. I want some paydays, dog. And Benny Dariush isn't getting him a payday.
So what does Poirier do?
I don't know.
What do you do?
Michael Chandler.
Chandler Poirier.
Here you go. How about Fiziev and Benny Dariush?
That's an interesting one. That's 6 and 7 on the rankings.
Is it?
Yeah. Fiziev moved up 3.
Because Gaethje and Benny won't fight because they're friends.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
They have they're close, so they're not.
Yeah.
But yeah,
is Benny still out till the end of the year? Didn't he have like surgery?
That's the other thing. Benny, for me, like he's not that active.
Yeah.
Like the guys that when they're coming up, I need him to stay relevant and in it and not active. I think that was Jared Cannonier's big thing. Why nobody cares if he fights. He's not super active. He's never fought more than twice a year since 2015 coming into the UFC. Dude, you get the fans and the support and the undeniable fights that you want by being super active and being undeniable to the UFC.
Yeah.
Right? Like Conor. People don't understand. Conor gets what he gets and got what he got because he was down to fight anybody, any place, anytime, any weight class.
Yeah. And he's winning.
And he was winning. So, but he was betting on himself. But Aldo pulls out, and the UFC is willing to just push back the Aldo fight till he's ready. He goes, "No, I want to fight now. Just whoever." Mendez, cool. Mendez up. Stylistically, a horrible matchup. He did have the advantage of he was in camp and Mendez wasn't. But he saved that whole card.
He really did.
RDA. He's supposed to fight RDA. RDA is out 11 days out. Let's go up to 170 and fight Nate Diaz then. Cool. Let's do it. That's the fight. And he didn't even win that fight. But doing that and just being that I'll fight anybody, anytime, anywhere type.
Yeah.
That's what gets you favors with the UFC. Being the guy that only fights when it's super convenient for you and stuff like that. Yeah. It doesn't get you. And I feel like Dariush, that's why he kind of gets pushed to the side.
Yeah, I think he's going to get pushed to the side in this title fight because I think Makhachev and Oliveira they're on a collision course.
What do you think about Oliveira saying he wants the Conor McGregor fight, but the UFC is trying to push for him to take the Islam fight?
I think Oliveira's earned his shot. If he wants McGregor, then I don't think McGregor would take that fight.
Yes, he would.
Oh, he would take it, but it wouldn't be good for him.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Probably not. We have to see Conor. So, Conor had the touch of death, right? He hit you with that left hand. And with as much as Oliveira does get hit, I would say that is a little bit dangerous for Oliveira, right? But we haven't seen Conor just sleep anybody with that left hand in a long time. Yeah. So, if I'm Oliveira, that's good dog. But if you're Conor, you take that fight all day because all you need is if you catch him and he sleep. What if he sleeps Oliveira and he's the champ again? Oh my gosh, it's Conor. Of course, he's going to take that chance.
Give me Conor and Chandler, man. I love what Chandler's doing.
Chandler. I think Poirier Chandler's the fight to make there.
Did they already fight? No, they haven't fought yet, have they? I like Poirier and Chandler.
There's a little back. Oh yeah,
a little back and forth.
Well, because when Chandler came to the UFC, Poirier was kind of like, "Get in the back of line, kid. You haven't done anything here."
Yeah.
And Michael Chandler was like, "Dude, I've been doing this for as long as you have." It's a little tense. It's a little tense.
Chandler's grown on me since he's come to the UFC. I'm a fan. I like that guy.
Okay, so time out. You ready? Did you see that that Oliveira says, "I don't want to fight Islam in Abu Dhabi"?
I kind of think some of that's bullshit crap. Because one minute you see.
Because you know what? If I'm Oliveira, I don't think I want to fight a Russian over in Abu Dhabi either.
Oh, I don't blame him there. I wouldn't blame him there.
I'd say I'm Charles Oliveira. I've been your champion. everything, and like, how about he has to come to Brazil? How about that?
Exactly. Yeah,
You know,
have him come to Brazil.
And I think that's where Oliveira is kind of like coming from on it, which I think he's earned. But if the UFC says no, it's in Abu Dhabi, and I'm sorry, this is what it is, and then Oliveira's, dude, here, you ready for this? Let Chandler go fight Islam, like because Chandler's like, I'll fight him over in Abu Dhabi. That's what. Do you hear that?
Yeah,
Chandler,
I heard him say that. Yeah,
I'll go fight him over in Abu Dhabi. Let Chandler fight Islam. Let Oliveira and Connor fight.
I don't hate it.
Let Oliveira get his payday, dog.
Let him get his payday. I do want to see him and Makhachev though.
And they both win. Bad. Oliveira beats Connor, and
Islam beats Chandler. Does he beat Chandler? Chandler?
Yeah.
What if Chandler catches him?
Stop it.
Puts his lights out.
Stop it.
Who do you like in Oliveira and Makhachev?
I think I am going to sit on that Oliveira train.
I am too. Yeah,
dude, he's going to be like a 3-1 underdog, and he should not be.
Dude, just the way he blends his striking with his jiu-jitsu. Nobody does that. Nobody in the UFC does that as well as he does. The way he's an MMA, he is a mixed martial artist. He's good everywhere.
Muay Thai, kickboxing, boxing, jiu-jitsu.
Like he's good everywhere. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to go to the ground? Okay, I'll slap a freaking choke on you. Want to stand on top? I'll hit you with elbows and knees.
Yeah, I think Islam, if they fight 10 times, I think Islam probably beats him more than Oliveira wins. But Oliveira, I mean, he has ways to win that fight.
And what did Gaethje say? It's the hardest he's ever been hit.
Oh, right? He hits like a truck.
Yeah, he said he hit like freaking, yeah. So, oh, man. Woo. Okay, can we talk about this weekend a little bit, or do you got to go?
I just got a text from Hillary saying, wrap it up, Chatty Cathy.
Wrap it up. You got to go. Doctor's appointment.
We got to go see if J-Dog can get his rod out of his leg.
All right.
Leg.
We'll be back Thursday or Friday to break down this ABC card.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. It's going to be fun. Yeah. T-City.
He's losing, dog.
Oh, what would you like to wager?
I don't know. We'll think about that when our next podcast.
I will wager again on T-City. I still believe in him.
I think Yair beats him.
Okay.
I think he beats him.
Okay.
We'll figure out a little bet because I'm going to take the underdog in that one.
Zeke lot 2 body shot.
Oh, hell no.
Come on, Zeke.
No. All right. See you guys later. We out. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you. Oh, it's